Hey guys, the Wolf here. Hello and welcome to my review of Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale is a role-playing game with an isometric view. It was developed by Black Isle Studios and published by Interplay Entertainment in 2000. The game takes place in Dungeons and Dragons Forgotten Realms setting. We start the game by creating our party. We can choose pre-made characters or create our own. Our party can have up to 6 people. We go through plenty of things when creating our heroes. We have to pick their gender, race, class, alignment, abilities, skills, appearance, name, and we can even type up a biography for them. There are many classes to choose from. There is a fighter, ranger, paladin, cleric, druid, mage, thief, bard, and even a specialist mage. What kind of characters we will have in our party is very important. Our team needs to be balanced. Once we're done setting up our party, it is time to begin our adventure.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of East Haven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale.
The story of the game isn't anything phenomenal, but still it is pretty decent and nicely presented to the player.
On the icy shores of Lancashire.
There is a lot of reading we will have to go through and talking to NPCs. That's because only the most important of them have voiceovers. As we will follow the main story, there will be some side quests here and there. Not too many of them, but enough to keep us entertained. If you ever played Baldur's Gate, then I'm sure you realize Icewind Dale looks very similar to it. Those two games are alike, but there is one very important difference. Compared to Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale cares less about the story and more about fighting. Combat in this game is challenging. It requires a lot of tactical approach. Various classes of our characters have various abilities and spells. That's why you really want to take your time and think what kind of heroes you want in your party. For example, mages are difficult to keep alive, especially at the beginning of the game. They just do not have a lot of health points. The interface is user-friendly and clear. As for the soundtrack, I must say I really like it. As for the graphics, well, I'm sorry to say that, but they are pretty ugly. I am well aware of how old this game is, but it's just I know titles that are even older than Icewind Dale and manage to look better than this. Low resolution is one thing. Design of the terrain is fine. What really gets to me is the look of characters. And what gets to me even more is their animations. They are just choppy, to the point that sometimes it is difficult to say what's going on during a battle. That said, I think it's possible to just get used to how the game looks. What I forgot to mention before is that the plot is pretty linear. We can choose how we want to approach characters, as in whether we want to be good or evil, but it just doesn't affect the big picture of the story. My final score for Icewind Dale is 7 out of 10. It's a really good Dungeons and Dragons RPG. Maybe the story could have been a bit better, but even with a plot that just keeps pushing us forward, this game still manages to be a great adventure. Well, I believe I said everything important I wanted to about Icewind Dale. So thank you for watching my review. If you enjoyed it, if it was useful to you, then I'd really appreciate if you liked the video. And feel free to subscribe to my channel for any future reviews I'm going to do. For now, have a good day and bye!
So it was that the Patchwork Militia set off from East Haven, bound for the troubled village of Kaldahar, with the party of strangers in tow.